It's been about a year since I first reviewed the Kizer Drop Bear, and honestly, it's one of my favorite knives I own. The action, the design, the lock, it just nails everything I want in an EDC. But a lot's changed since then. Kaiser's dropped a bunch of new versions of the Drop Bear. Tons of different scales, a more budget steel, different deployment methods and locks, even a utility blade model and a fixed blade. So today I want to revisit the Drop Bear and see if it's still the powerhouse that I think it is. This was my first Drop Bear. Aluminum scales, a 154 cm blade, and Kizer's clutch lock system. Back then, this was the most expensive knife I'd ever purchased. I believed I snagged this on sale for around the $80 mark. When I first got it, I remember thinking, this was the smoothest action I'd ever felt on a production knife. And a year later, it still is. The clutch lock hasn't loosened at all, the centering's still perfect, and the detent just feels just as crisp. I've dropped this thing in pockets, bags, and probably on the floor a few times, and it still keeps on taking it. It's probably got some light scuffs now, but honestly, that's just part of the charm. You can tell it's been carried, but it's still running like day one. It came with a wicked edge, and I've only touched it up a handful of times. In the year I've had it, I've replaced the thumb studs from the one off the black carbon fiber version, and I upgraded the pocket clip. With these small upgrades, this has been one of the best knives I've ever carried, and it might honestly be my favorite. Now, I'm not alone on the Drop Bear hype train, as apparently everyone else out there loves them too because Kizer can't stop putting out new versions of this thing. If the aluminum version is just a tad out of your price range, Kizer has you covered with this more friendly budget option. You lose out on the aluminum scales, but you get a wide variety of options, such as micarta, G10, and even this Ultim material, which I think looks half like pee, half like beer, but ultimately super cool. There's a slight step down in blade material, as this one comes with Nitro V, but it's still a super solid steel that helps bring down the cost a bit. The action's still that same Drop Bear magic, buttery smooth, fidget friendly, and just satisfying every time. The Ultim version feels a little less premium in hand than the aluminum one, but it's also more affordable. And honestly, I think that's what makes the Drop Bear lineup so good. You can get the same awesome action across multiple price points. Kizer didn't stop there. They actually made a Drop Bear utility knife, which takes standard razor blades. Same lock, same fidget factor, but now it's for quick cuts, boxes, tape, stuff you don't want to use your nice blade on. I used to use Olight's version of the utility knife for a while, and I can tell you, this absolutely smokes it out of the water. You get all the convenience of a utility knife, but you get a full 4-finger grip, a deep carry pocket clip, and that same very fidgety action. This model also sneaks in a pair of tweezers and a toothpick in the handle, turning it into your own crazy little utility-inspired Swiss Army knife. And if that wasn't enough, there's even a Drop Bear fixed blade out there now. I no longer have one on hand to show you, but I did a video of it a while back, and it's another great design. It's truly wild to see how far this design's gone. It's rare that a knife design gets this much attention and variation, but that really shows how good the core design is. Now the big question, after a year, how's the action? Still incredible. The clutch lock feels tight, there's no blade play, no stick, you can slow roll it, flick it, or just drop it shut, and it just feels perfect. Honestly, I've handled knives that cost twice as much and don't even come close. So 1 year later, does the Drop Bear hold up? Yeah, 100%. This is one of the best EDC knives you can buy, period. The action is unmatched, the build quality is rock solid, and now with all these different variants, there's a Drop Bear for everyone. If you're looking for your first nice knife or just something that feels amazing in hand every time you open it, the Drop Bear is the one I would recommend. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe for more EDC videos, and let me know in the comments which Drop Bear you're carrying, or if you think something else has dethroned it. I'll see you in the next one.